It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 11th of November, Veterans Day. This is James Spann. Got a few showers around today. The better chance of rain later shifting down into South Alabama, and another chance of rain at midweek. And what's going on with the tropics now that Raphael has fizzled? We'll check the upper air look early this morning. The big trough that was over the western states is lifting up through the Great Lakes, headed toward Canada. And again, that's beating down the ridge, allowing a surface front to drift in here. And ahead of that front, we've got a little rain. The better rains this morning falling near the Gulf Coast along that Interstate 10 corridor. Mobile, Baldwin counties into the Florida Panhandle. And also note a few isolated showers over North and West Alabama in advance of the surface front. But again, those lingering showers over the northern half of the state should be over by mid-morning. And again, by afternoon, any rain should be down in deep South Alabama. We are mostly in the 60s to start the day, although Mobile's at 70. Highs today should be in the mid to upper 70s in most spots. Got some areas of fog across the deep south. There are some dense fog advisories for parts of Georgia, Mississippi, and Tennessee, Louisiana. Otherwise, things are relatively quiet today. No severe storms expected today. That's the day one outlook. And then tomorrow, there is a marginal risk of severe storms over parts of the Texas Panhandle and West Oklahoma in advance of the next trough. And on day 3, which is Wednesday, interesting to note, we have a small marginal risk over parts of the central Gulf Coast. And we note that that includes the southwestern corner of Alabama. Again, this is for mainly Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night. And there might be a strong storm down around Mobile, Washington, Baldwin counties, but kind of a low-end threat. But that will bring some rain in here at midweek. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Monday morning of next week. And really the bulk of this will be late Wednesday, Wednesday night, and part of the day Thursday. And this is suggesting parts of northwest Alabama, areas north and west of Birmingham, could receive over 1 inch. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, 1/2 to 1 inch. Mobile, about 3/4 of an inch, and not much at all for southeast Alabama. And really, after Thursday, the weather looks dry on through early next week. And as we have mentioned many, many times, rain is a good thing when you are in a drought. Let's see, a latest drought monitor. This product comes out once a week. It's released on Thursday morning, so we'll get the next one on Thursday of this week. But and we had the same kind of thing going on last year. So we'll take whatever we can get. So the tropics have gone quiet. That's the 2-day outlook. However, in the 7-day outlook, the Hurricane Center has an area of interest in the Western Caribbean, showing this with a 30% chance of developing. Understand the season runs through the end of November. It's pretty hard to get a meaningful tropical system this far north this time of the year, but still, we'll keep an eye on that. Let's go through modeling. Model fans. This is the GFS, the 06Z run. Valid today at 4 o'clock. New trough coming into the west coast, a zonal flow here. And again, by afternoon, any showers will likely be in South Alabama. Let's check the high-resolution HER model. Valid this evening at 6 o'clock, and most of the showers, Mobile, Baldwin, Escambia counties and near the Gulf Coast. Again, highs today, mid to upper 70s. Tomorrow should be a sunny day. A smidgen cooler, not by much, probably mid-70s. And any showers near the Gulf Coast. Again, Mobile and Baldwin counties might see a few isolated showers. Most of the state rain-free. So Wednesday, here comes a little feature out of the Rockies, a trough and a surface front. And the models have trended a little more aggressive toward rain with this, suggesting rain moves in here Wednesday afternoon and becomes relatively widespread Wednesday night. And the high Wednesday will drop in the 60s for the northern half of the state because of clouds and rain. And then by Thursday, the showers are winding down Thursday afternoon. So, but again, a pretty decent little rain event Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, into Thursday morning. And this will be noticeably cooler behind the front. This is Friday. Friday should be a sunny day. We start the day in the 40s. The high Friday will be in the 60s. This is Saturday as the weekend begins. Nothing but sunshine. Saturday morning, we might see some 30s for the colder pockets over North Alabama. Most spots should be in the 40s to start the day. The high Saturday will be close to 70 for North Alabama, low 70s to the south, but a beautiful fall day, late fall day. Same thing on Sunday. Lots of sunshine, low to mid-70s. And a week from today, Monday the 18th, got a 588 upper high that's over Florida. New trough in the western states. I got a surface low that's over the Texas Panhandle. More snow for Colorado, New Mexico. They have had an amazingly cold and snowy November. Might be some strong storms to the east of the surface low, but for us, we're still dry Monday of next week. So let's keep going. Let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday, the 20th. Pretty potent trough approaching, and the GFS depicting pretty good mid-latitude cyclone with big snows from Kansas up into Wisconsin and Minnesota, a trailing front that would bring some rain in here maybe toward the latter half of next week, maybe some strong storms, and a tropical low that's down around Fort Myers. Let's take a look at the European at the same time. Again, this is 10 days out, so we all know this could change. The European is slower with the mid-latitude system. It's got the system farther west, but it's also got a tropical low down around Key West, the Florida Keys, the southern tip of Florida. So again, tropics not dead yet, but again, if anything forms down there, that would most likely be headed out to the northeast, not affecting us at all. So this is rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. And it's showing over 1 inch of rain for Birmingham with this midweek system. And the mean out to 15 days is over 2 inches. This is valid between now and the 26th of November. Temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. This is for Birmingham. Your number could, of course, be different. 77 today, 77 tomorrow, then 60s Wednesday through Saturday. And notice the low down to 43 Saturday morning, which means we might see some 30s and probably will see 30s for the colder spots as the weekend begins. And then back in the 70s for Sunday and the first couple of days of next week. And the latest 8 to 14 day guidance. Well, it's not that deep red, it's an orange now, which still means temperatures a little above average, a little. And again, below average out in the western states. And it's the same idea, trough in the west, ridge up in the northeast. So yesterday was the anniversary of the Veterans Day weekend tornado outbreak of 2002. And that was a pretty rough ride for parts of north central Alabama. You can see the tornadoes listed there. We had a couple of long-track F3s basically parallel to each other that originated in Fayette County, came through Walker County. Of course, one of those hit Carbon Hill head-on. One kept going into Cullman County. We had other significant tornadoes in parts of Cherokee, Blount, Lamar County. We had one in the Bessemer area, an F2 that came through that night. This was a Sunday night. There's a look at that nasty-looking hook echo in the Carbon Hill tornado. And the damage was severe. The school at Carbon Hill was pretty much wiped out. And we had some loss of life that night. And this is just another stark reminder that this is tornado season. It's funny, every year we have a tornado in November. People say it was never happened before. Well, yes, it has. November is a very famous month for tornadoes. In fact, we're coming up on the anniversary later this week of the November 15th, 1989 tornado in Huntsville that killed 23 people. And if you've lived here long enough, you know this is tornado season. Tornado season here runs from November through May. All right, today going to be over in Oxford, be doing a program at Trinity Christian Academy. Tomorrow going to be on the campus of the University of Alabama for a program at the University of Alabama School of Engineering. A lot of folks don't know this. I was actually an electrical engineering major, my first stint in college before changing over to meteorology. Wednesday, Jasper Junior High School up in Walker County. Thursday, Veritas Classical School in Sylacauga. Friday, Rainbow Middle School in Etowah County. And there will not be a book signing this weekend because of the football conflicts. Had a great time, by the way, down in Tallahassee on Saturday. Marvelous time. Great crowd. Met some wonderful people there at the 1220 Cafe. And hey, it's Monday, so tonight it's the night for Weather Brains, our weekly show for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. 7 o'clock Central Time on the Weather Brains YouTube channel, youtube.com/weatherbrains. But most people listen to the audio podcast. That'll be out late tonight. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday, and God bless.